So welcome to the latest episode of Living My Gimmick. Um, where do I start? A lot of stuff's going on since the last time I recorded. Got a new logo for this series uh, by a very talented artist. Uh, Details in the doobly-doo. Um, I'm tabling at my first event. Uh, I'm recording this first thing in the morning, so a little bit tired on a Saturday. So I'm tabling at my first event, Melbourne Toy and Comic Con. Yeah, look them up online. October 21st, I'm going to be tabling, and 10 Universe is going to be tabling at a first event, like first convention event. I've tabled and recorded at podcasts at different kind of events, like ALA and stuff, but like first like convention, big convention type thing. They're a smaller, like, local convention, but they're growing. A lot of cool, like, vendors there usually, and some cosplayers and stuff. That's so cool. So if you're local, please check it out. I am also, while I'm tabling at this event, I'm mainly going to be doing, publicity, like, getting the word out about 10 years and all our podcasts and ebooks and t-shirts. Like, shortlisted t-shirt. Well, that is our Twitch stream t-shirt, and that is our shortlisted t-shirt, and this is the Cosplay Lighthouse t-shirt. Very cool. And you can find all that through our Zazzle store links at tenuniverse.blogspot.com. But I'm gonna have a few things like buttons and stickers and light switches and other things like I'm having Night Owl Designs, which you can check them out on Instagram and other places, and Taped Off TV, also on Instagram. They're working on some stuff for me to sell at the convention. But the big news is that I have a banner. Woo! A banner. Wait, let me go get it. I'll be right back. Need that Jeopardy music playing while I go unprepared and get the banner. So, this is the first banner I've ever had made for an event. And yeah, it's not fancy or anything because it's my first event where I'm actually having a banner. So I had this made, and that's gonna be our table banner. And then because I'm having a cosplayer there. Now, I was looking for a long time about how I was going to do a tabling, because I've recorded at events, and I've had events where I had kind of a table, but not a table per se. You know what I mean? It was more or less a place to record podcasts, and I wasn't selling anything, but I was just recording some podcasts. So I was thinking all along, I was like, how am I going to table for this event? What am I going to do? And when I finally decided to actually table at this event, I wanted to get a cosplayer. And I know crap loads of tons of cosplayers. But the thing is, cosplayers are always at conventions. There's always at conventions. So choosing a cosplayer that's not busy, choosing a cosplayer that I really think will be great personality-wise. I recently worked with, and I hope I don't say, English 1MA. Her name's Christy. She did oh, by the way, her handle on Instagram is ENOSH1MA. Did a video. I had this idea that I wanted to do something special for Mara's birthday, and she loves Naruto. And I seen that it was randomly come across cosplayers all the time on Instagram, and I come across this awesome Naruto cosplayer. So I thought, maybe I'll get a personal message from her saying happy birthday from this for Mara. And I asked, and She said, yeah. And so I did that. She recorded that video, and it went out. And it was great, and a lot of people loved it and thought it was awesome. So when I finally got my table confirmed for the convention, I was like, well, it'd be a great person to have at this, at the table. We share a table. Uh, Cosplayers sell their stuff, do free photos for people, bring them in to take photos, and I'm doing the point of Cosplay Lighthouse to begin with was to promote the artists, the great artists who do cosplay. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I want to have a cosplayer there. Uh, so I contacted the cosplayer and they said, yeah, they thought it would be great. Worked out details and everything, and now that's going to be set. On October 21st, 10 years will have its own table, but we're going to have a cosplayer there. And you can find all the details about everything as it happens, and what's going to be for sale and everything like that. One of the best places to get all those details is our Instagram. I've been using Instagram a lot. Instagram is basically a circle jerk of people who like each other's work in a lot of ways, but it's also really easy. I use Instagram because I post a lot of stuff there and then post it out everywhere else. So it's convenient for me that way. So, kind of winded. uh, Still tired. Headache. So I'm going to sit here and say a lot of sorry. Sorry to all my teachers that taught me speech better. And so check out our Instagram. It's Hanger Wednesday, by the way, because somebody squatted on 10 years for a long time. Plus, I've used that for a long time, and I kind of just have one social media that I use for all my stuff, because it is still mainly me doing it. So, but you can also go 10universe.blogspot.com for all our updates and more information on the convention. I'm not looking to go all out on this convention because I think that would be a mistake. I mean, I know I'm not going break even selling stuff. If I sold everything I got there, I'm going to have there, I'm not going to go close to breaking even on it. And the tables aren't actually that expensive for it. But when it comes to buying merch, cosplayer being there and everything else as a guest at the table, it's just I know that going in. That's why I'm not going the banner I got. I didn't. It's not like a vinyl banner. I'm not spending a fortune on it. If I end up doing more and more events, I might get a vinyl banner as just a basic one to have with me. But I'm going to be promoting this event, and I'm going to be promoting it in all my works. So that's going to be happening a lot. So if you follow me on social media, it's probably going to pop up a lot on everything. I want it to be fun. I want our table to be somewhere where people can come and talk to our guest cosplayer about cosplay, Naruto, and if you want to come and talk to me about 10 Universe stuff, even going to our toy photography page, which is WCWA Wrestling. Check that out on Instagram. Talk about toy photography and stuff, because there'll be plenty. There always are at this convention. A lot of people selling toys and Funkos and everything else. So if you want to stop by and talk about that, like I said, I'll have a few things for sale. I probably won't have any t-shirts there for sale, but if you go to tuniverse.blogspot.com and go to our Zazzle store, you can buy them. And I know it's not the cheapest thing, the t-shirts on those type of stores, but if I do more conventions, I might have more t-shirts there, and they would be, of course, cheaper there probably, because I would probably get them printed locally. But right now it's just not cost effective. Even though I know I'm spending and not gonna make any money at this tabling, I'm not gonna go crazy with it either. And I've already thought of ideas how I want to do it better next time. As far as presentation goes for any guests I have, which I plan on doing any conventions. I do. I want to have a guest there. Maybe one of the artists I've worked with uh, on 10 of Years projects. Uh, but I I don't want to go crazy on it because like if I spend too much money on this, that means I can't afford to pay for other projects like hiring artists, hiring writers, hiring videographers, by hiring cosplayers for stuff. So I want to in the future be able to do that. So I'm being realistic about the convention stuff to keep it from going too crazy. So to keep this short, even though I've been rambling forever, people that like personal updates. I got a new tattoo. People seem to like tattoos are the worst thing to try to show on a camera. You can see it right there. It's a spider. If you go on my Instagram and scroll down a little bit, you'll see it. But yeah, so we got a hurricane coming after us, in Florida, because it's human hunting season for Mother Nature in Florida. What else is going on? Oh, I got jury duty, so fuck me. So that's about it. I'm sorry, this is rambling and very incoherent. We got like our normal podcast. Like I've delayed some of the podcasts before I get some publicity stuff to put on them to advertise the event and stuff. But those should be get to regular schedule. And I will probably record a Under the Training book tonight because I got a lot of stuff to rant about. So if you like rants and political rants and stuff, check out that podcast and it should be up tonight. I want to stream soon. I didn't stream last week. I mainly haven't streamed a lot lately because of work stuff and school stuff. But I usually do it on Tuesday nights. But I couldn't do it last week, and I'm not going to be able to do it this week either because of stuff mentioned before. I have the Fire Pro Wrestling game, and I bought it, and I haven't even opened it up yet because it's like I don't have time to play it right now, even though I want to. Very much want to. I'm not even going to buy the Spider-Man game right now because I know it's just going to sit, and I'm not going to play it right now. But I want to. It looked really cool. I'm rewatching Naruto while I work on stuff. So that's cool too. Like if you want to see all the way around, you might be able to see it, even though it's probably going to be like Naruto on the TV. So that's my background music today as I do a bunch of stuff. So that's the rambling and incoherentness of me trying to update people on stuff without rehearsing it or anything else. If you want to be involved in 10 Universe, because it's really my main focus, is taking some of the privilege I have of having an alright job where I can afford to do side projects and I want to promote stuff. It's the whole point of Cosplay Lighthouse. Cosplay Lighthouse is to focus on these very talented people, cosplayers I think are very talented. Our Twitch stream was like to promote really cool games and have fun at it and stuff. It was also I want in the future for more of the people I work with to take part in it and become a part of it. Shortlisted was like Erin had a really cool podcast and she contacted me on a podcast themed Facebook group when I was like looking for people to work with, and she did it. And Erin makes that podcast work. Half the time I freaking forget when we're even scheduled to do it. But anything that's good about that podcast, Erin makes work. Tim Pod, when we do our artist interviews, I just love talking to artists and giving them some highlights. And I love the Tim Pod audio series, which is Tim Pod 10 Universe monthly audio adaptations are happening right now. And the great Stacy Tyler, Stacy's Pop Culture Parlor, and other podcasts, as she's got some newer ones this year. Uh, the award-winning audio artist. One of the main reasons I wanted to do that is I wanted to work with Stacy on a project. So that's a big thing with me. So if you have a podcast idea, but you don't have the money right now to spend on hosting or editing or anything like that, if you can record on your phone or you can record on your computer, you know, and you want to try it out and you have something to say and you're not a complete asshole, I have right refusal to say fuck off to anybody who wants to say any shit that's homophobic, you know, transphobic, racist, sexist. You can fuck off. I don't need people work with people like that. But if you have an idea and you want to try out podcasting, people say you talk too much. Who cares? Try it out. Send me the ideas. We'll talk about it. You can host it on 10 Pod Radio, and I'll not own a thing. I'm just hosting it for you. I'll even like edit it for you if you want me to. It might take a little longer for it to come up if I edit it because I got some crap going on. But I don't mind doing it because I want to get as many voices out there as we can. So yeah. So contact me if you want to work on any projects and we'll talk about it and see what we can do. As includes like YouTube. Like if you have a YouTube idea, let me know. And we can share it. If you just want to, I don't like doing the whole like, oh, you share my thing, you share my thing, you like my thing, you like my thing. But if you want to talk about working in any kind of project, little small thing that can help promote each other, let me know. If you have a project you want to promote on my podcast and you want to record a short audio thing, let me know. And we can put those. I put rotation. I have tons on, but I do little audio clips for people's artists and their businesses and stuff like that. And I randomly have a random generator. It just picks one randomly and puts it on the podcast. So, like, if you want to do something like that, that's cool with me too. So, to end this, early morning, bad headache, but this is living my gimmick. I got 8 billion things going on besides just work and school. Trying to learn how to cook the fine dining meals. So, my gimmick is rambling. But, as Naruto says, this is my ninja way. So, I'll talk to y'all later. If you got any comments you want to leave, go leave them. If you want to check out anything, like I said, go to 10us.blogspot.com. And if you want to buy merch, head to places where you can buy t-shirts like that. T-shirts like this. And be sure to check out the artists who I try to always link to. If any artists ever see that, I forgot your link, please, please, please yell at me. And I'll edit it and put it up. And you will be hearing a lot more about Melbourne Toy and Comic Con in the next coming months. So, bye.